Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Oh, sorry, I was getting a little feedback because I was trying to set up my computer. So, anyway, got a small Dollar Tree haul, and then we're going to work on our Christmas tree. I got this car chamois. Not exactly sure what I have a couple of projects in mind for this. There's three things not in the bag. I got a hairbrush, and because I broke mine Friday and hit the floor and broke in like three pieces. Um, there was some coconut twirls. I love them. And there was some cran raisins. I ate the coconut and the cran raisins. But while I was over in the hair department, I found this pack of pony beads. That's what we called them growing up. 250. And there's this cute little, I'm going to call it a bead threader. I don't know what it is. I'm going to go to the back of the box. The back of the box doesn't really say anything. But I got those. I love novelty pins, so I picked up this ice cream pin. We're going to open that. I just thought it was super cute. Open that way. I got these pens. Thank you, Ray. I got these pens. I'm going to show you what we're going to do a DIY with those. Jennifer had showed me this set of stickers that she had gotten, and I really, really loved the bicycle, so I got that one. And then I really love flowers, and I found that one behind it, so I got them too. And then I have a cute DIY I want to do with these hats. There's 5 mini hats in here. And then I wanted some white feathers to make angel wings for my angel. So I got the boa because look at all these white feathers. You get so many feathers. And in their tag, the feathers were not that cool. I got these. These are going to be some DIYs. I'm going to make something out of these. They're not going to stay like that, even though they are uber cute. I got these to show you what I'm going to do with those in the dollhouse, and we're going to use them for Christmas ornaments for my mini tree. My phone's going off, sorry. Let's see. I wanted some file folders, so I got this 3-pack, and they're all the same design. I'm going to try to get my crafts organized so that I know what I'm doing. This was too cute not to get. I love donuts, so. And the back is real cute. I saw another lady haul. They've got like a tote that has this on it. My Dollar Tree didn't have it, but I'm going to keep my eye out for it. Hello! I needed pencil lead for my mechanical pencils. And I got this. It's just a crayon box, but I was thinking if you, it could be used for tons of things. I was thinking, I just wanted to show it to you guys because I thought if you wanted to put ATCs in it or anything like that, that would be cool. And they had the rainbow of colors. Sorry, I hate stickers on anything. I shouldn't have started peeling that, but that's just me. I'm weird. I know. I did have a pack of crayons sitting here. I was going to show you that they fit, but I don't see them. I don't know where I moved them to. But yeah, so it's really cool. No, the cigars to me. But I just thought that was really cute. No, don't feel the other sticker. Resist the urge. Something over there. So. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? I missed everyone this weekend. I would have rather been on than have to deal with the crap I'm dealt with, but that's what's happening. So yeah, that's my small Dollar Tree haul. Knock everything over. Okay, so I was showing you guys these. I got these from the dog. Ah, one's missing. I thought I checked them all. Oh well. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like it's supposed to have 5. 2, 4. It may have fell off in my truck. Yeah, I've heard about all the earthquakes there. That's just freaky. These just pop off, because they're just glued on there. But they're big enough to go on the Christmas tree. I think they'll make nice size ornaments. Okay. These I'm going to use as apples in my dollhouse in a display. So I'll show you guys how I'm going to do that in another video because it has nothing to do with the Christmas tree. But I went ahead and got those. Y'all know I have the red ones. But I was talking about the feathers that they fell over. I was talking about the feathers that they had. The feathers in the pack you can get at the Dollar Tree. They're perfect for making if you want pretty feathers, is what I'm trying to say. But I wanted some feathers because I don't like how the angel looks. I just don't. Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted the feathers to have like that fluffy, almost tattered, I don't know. I just wanted it to look like angel wings, you know? Like that's what I'm trying to spit out here. And these, I don't know, when I saw them, I was like, oh, those would be perfect. Of course, I am getting all the feather dust up my nose. I'll show you. I'm just trying to pick a couple of feathers. And you can get these boas in different colors too, which is really cool. If you want this like shabby look. And that's what I was wanting. Because I had feathers and I could have done this with my feathers, but I didn't have any white feathers. I saw another lady do this where she went and she would buy the boas and she would use those. Like I said, they do shed, but you know, for our purposes, it's all good. May have to do more than one. I was just figuring out which one I really like. I like that look. I put another one like that. And then finding the feather you cut off sometimes is a bit because it's stuck. Yeah. I just cut a feather off. Where did it go? Oh, there he is. And I've already got my glue gun heated up, so we're good there. Was there much damage where you are, Jen? Anyway, I just thought she'd look a little bit better with some feathers. Now I'm gonna pick up all this feathery crap. This is what happens when you cut feathers and you have a fan in front of you. The fan's facing the opposite way. Now she looks a little bit more angel-like, with the little wings. Now, see, what I really went to Dollar Tree for yesterday was I needed a hairbrush and I wanted a pie pan. And I got the hairbrush and forgot the pie pan. So, yeah, I'm glad you're okay too. I've been following it ever since you texted me about it happening. So the white balls, I don't want to leave them white. I want to color them. Pop some of these off of here. Try to anyway. Another thing I thought about these little balls is you've seen people make the little bitty gumball machines. These would be cute as the gumballs in those machines. You can color them any way you want. Holy crap. I'm glad you're okay. If you want to keep the static off of you, I didn't even think about getting my, what are they called? Dryer sheets out. I've only been in one earthquake, and it was a small one. I didn't even know we had earthquakes in Tennessee. But, well, actually, no, I take that back. I've been in two. The one I didn't even know anything about. It just hit a couple of months ago. But the other one, the house my husband and I first rented, was on a fault line. And there was a railroad tracks behind us. And at first I thought it was a train until everything started falling off the walls. And our landlord came down to check on us. That's good. Anyway, if you don't want the static clean, you don't want to do it then, use an embossing buddy, rub over it, or a dryer sheet. I forgot to get that stuff out. I'm just glad you guys are okay and that, you're not hurt. That's just too funny. I would just definitely suggest using dryer sheet on these. Like I said, I just don't know where I put mine. I clean and I stuck them somewhere. So did everyone have a good weekend other than you and the earthquake? I am for your entertainment purposes. Wow, you must have been really close to get that much damage. Well, no, because they say you don't have to be that close for it to. if I can find my dryer sheets because it's going to drive me. Normally I would keep these, but because it's so gluey, I don't think I'll be able to get the glue off. So I'm going to throw that one away. I'll have to watch the replay when I get done here. Yeah, Saturday was not a good day for me at all. My birthday sucked. The highlight of the day was going and seeing all the birthday wishes on Facebook. That was it. The rest of the day, blue. Like I said, do this before you pull them off. And they will. Okay. And the trainer was fight. Oh, thank you. It's all right. I'm getting used to disappointments. I really am. So after my live stream, this is how my week went from Thursday on. So after my live stream Thursday, I'm upstairs, I'm cooking dinner. No, I went to go cook dinner, couldn't cook dinner. I was so mad. It was still frozen solid. Which is kind of funny in a way. But I was thinking, it was almost 6 o'clock and I'm like, my husband isn't home. And about the time I was getting ready to text him, my phone went off. And it was him. And I was like, are you okay? Where are you? And he's like, just be quiet and listen. I'm like, okay. And I could tell something was wrong because his voice was shaky. And I just knew something was wrong. So what had happened was he was on his way home. So he's going up 411. That's our highway we live on. And a pickup truck was coming like towards him. And it was a young kid. And he was on his cell phone. And he hit a telephone pole. And the kid hit it so hard, it ripped the electrical lines out of the apartment. And apartment building across the street. And my husband is seeing all this. And he drives a stick shift. So the first thing he does is he throws the car in neutral and jerks up on the emergency brake. And he barely got his car stopped before the top of the pole came down. It missed his car by about that much. And My husband said his first reaction after the car stopped was to jump out and check on the kid. He said it totaled the kid's truck. Um, he helped the kid get out of it, and the only thing that saved the kid was the airbags that deployed. And he, was asking the kid, "Are you okay? Are you hurt?" And the kid's like, "I'm fine." And all they heard was a bunch of footsteps running towards him and stuff. And sorry, it freaks me out because I could have lost my husband Thursday, so it's still a little scary. And so he said there was actually, it was my husband, another car, and then a cop or a state trooper. I don't remember what. I think he said it was a state trooper. And then behind the kid just happened to be 3 cars back were some EMTs. And so all they hear is all this commotion and people running towards them. And the cop, is asking my husband, "Are you okay?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm fine. I didn't get hurt." And he said the guy told him, he goes, "Dude," he said, "I thought you were dead." He said, "I did not think you were going to get your vehicle stopped in time." And yeah, it was scary. And then Friday, so Thursday he comes home, after he gets home, and he calms down everything, and we're talking, and he's like, "So you're wanting a shelf for your craft stuff, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "The one we saw at Walmart, that's what I'm wanting." He's like, "Okay, I'm just making sure." Okay, so this is where my mind went. He's asking me if I want this shelf. I bet he's going to pick it up for me for a birthday present. That's where my mind goes. So I decided that before I did my live stream, I was going to get up and I was going to get everything organized. So this was for Friday. So that's what I did. That's why I posted in the group I was going to be late and I didn't get enough. Oh, so we're going to put that in there. That's why I posted I was going to be late coming on. So I got everything all nice and clean. Oh, you guys would be so proud of me. Before, you couldn't even walk around my desk. You know how us crafters are. We make something. We set our supplies all over the place. It was all clean. Looked beautiful. I was getting ready to come on because I was going to actually use the red ones to do the ornaments with and some other stuff Friday. Because I told you guys I wanted to celebrate my birthday with you all. And I had everything set up, and I was like, "Oh, I don't have any tea." So I grabbed my cup, I ran upstairs, get halfway up the stairs, and there's this loud explosion. I thought the Oak Ridge nuclear plant blew up. That's how loud it was. And so I'm thinking, "Oh, great. I'm never going to see my husband again because Oak Ridge just blew up." I mean, that's how loud this was. So my oldest and my youngest went running outside, and I'm thinking, we're going to grow neon anyway, so might as well go out there. No, it wasn't Oak Ridge. Apparently a box truck hit the telephone pole that had the transformer on it, and the transformer is what blew up. So here it is, 12 something in the afternoon. Now I have no power. And I'm like, could this day get any worse? And the answer was yes. because after the power came back on, my AC in my bedroom no longer it's on its last legs. It's dying. So I'm like, okay, that's great. So my husband turns it off and everything, and he thinks if he cleans it out, it'll be fine. So thank goodness it didn't. Let's see, we were out of power from 12 to about 4:30ish, somewhere around in there. So I didn't have to worry about my food spoiling or anything like that. Sassy just came out of hiding yesterday because it scared her so bad. And then Friday, to get us cooled off, because we'd been in the house with no AC and everything, my husband and I went ahead and did the grocery shopping for the week and stuff. And I thought, surely he's going to surprise me or something on Saturday. Yeah, I got a surprise Saturday, all right. Right, you see my desk. It's right here. Let me pull you guys up for a second. Yeah, okay, you can see it. That, oh, you can't see my finger. That right there, where I'm pointing that other chair, that's my husband's desk. Okay? So, wake up Saturday morning, and I'm sitting at my desk. I get up, I go to my desk, and I'm thinking, okay, there'll be a card maybe or something at my desk that he got me. No card. I'm like, okay, that's not a big deal. A few minutes later, my phone goes off. And I'm thinking, who is texting me at 8 o'clock in the morning? And I thought, oh, maybe it's like my cousin or something. No, it's my husband, who's sitting behind me, sent me a text that said happy birthday. Seriously? Seriously. You're behind me. And you're going to send me a text message that says happy birthday. I was like dumbfounded. So basically what I did is I sent him one back. Thanks. Needless to say, I do not have a shelf or anything. Because none of, that's how my day went. Oh, he did take me out to get ice cream. That was it. That was the extent of the whole birthday thing. He stayed on his game the entire time. I had glue on my fingers. How am I going to do this? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was just, I was sitting there and I was thinking, you know what? I just should have went to my niece's birthday party. That's what I was thinking all day Saturday. So yeah, that's how my birthday went. own kids didn't even tell me happy birthday. I was like, really? I've got complete strangers on Facebook wishing me a happy birthday and my own family kid. So I just stuck my pointy tool in there, put some of that Aleene's tacky glue, and now I've got a red ball. And then I took the glitter off the top, so that may not work. I'll have to touch up the spots, but you know. Yeah, so that's how my birthday went. And so then he he had the audacity to ask me, why was I upset on Sunday? And I was like, I'm not upset. I don't know what you mean. And it's not about the shelf or anything like that. It would have just been nice if he'd have got me at least a card. I mean, seriously, cards are what, 50 cents at Dollar Tree? I got him something for his birthday. I made him a card. I'd have been happy with that, going out to eat or something, but nope. But I mean, really, you're sitting in the same room with me and you can't say happy birthday. You sent me a stupid text message. I had to send my husband a text message on his birthday because he was at work. So I did send him a text message, but as soon as he came home, I was like, happy birthday, and, you know, made sure the kids told him happy birthday and, you know, made a big deal out of his birthday. And all I got to do was listen to him gripe about how he didn't feel good and all this kind of crap, and then no card, and I was just like, really? I really didn't think this through on how to do this. But don't get me wrong, my husband can be very, very romantic when he wants to be. Yeah. So the Dollar Tree trip I took, that was my retail therapy because I was hurt and mad and disappointed. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. I just don't know what it would be. I thought about getting some stick pins and just sticking them. Oh, I could do that. Where are my straight pins? Let me think. I just saw them. What did I do with them? Oh, I know. Yep, I totally get that too. I wonder if it would be easier to string these, because I thought about doing like the ornament garland, maybe. Um, then I could just string them up. No, I'll just keep doing it, doing it. Oh yeah, yeah. I feel you there. Then he decides, oh, been there, done that too. When my husband and I first got married, he was a road dog. Basically, a road dog is the guy that the drivers hire to load and unload the trucks so they don't have to. Um, and he would be out of town for like 2 and 3 weeks at a time. And as soon as he come home, if he came home on a Friday, he would be home for a couple hours. Then him and his buddy and his buddy's father would go out fishing the entire weekend. So I'd get to see him for like a couple hours on Friday, a couple hours on Sunday, and then he'd leave out again on Monday. And yeah, that got old real quick. I was the same way. I thought it was me. And he's like, no, I just need to unwind after working so long. And I'm like, we're married. Don't you think I'd like to see you? Guys just don't think. They don't think like women. They don't. They just don't get it. Oh, really? Fiddles. It's gonna be such a pain to get up. Let's see if I get that back up. I started to do this inside of a. Oh, and this fine glitter is what I got from the Dollar Tree a long time ago. I'm gonna be a princess. I'm gonna glitter all over me. Yeah, mine doesn't work out of town anymore. Let's see. I was pregnant with our first son together, which would be my middle son. um, when he was on the road. And then he was on the road for the first year. He was born too. And yeah, I just flat out, well, I was over it, but the company he was working for also went under. They, the way they found out was they had just come back from doing a job, and the secretary told them, she goes, get to the bank fast and cash your check. And he's like, why? And she goes, because the FBI's on their way to shut this place down, and they are going to freeze all the assets when they do. And they're like, what's going on? And apparently the people who are running the company were doing some illegal activity. And so, yeah. So I got lucky because I had every purposes of telling him, you are not going out of town anymore. So then he started working for the company he's working, well, the guy he's working with now. Oops, I just rubbed that right off. I was trying to think of another way to do these, like I said before. And I really couldn't think of anything. I thought about maybe Mod Podge because it's looser and I could dip it into it. But I didn't know. I just went with Aleene's tacky glue. I thought it would hold the glitter a little bit better. And I will go back and do the tops. So I don't want to do too many in this red. Go back and do the tops. That has a little bit of green in it, but I don't care. I'm going to use this silver. I love this really fine glitter too. Let's see. I wonder if, let's see. Let's see. I'm going to rock over here first. I got to play. Like I said, this is just all experimental. I like to, this is my homemade Mod Podge. I think this is the really uber runny. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, that's the uber runny one. Okay, I'm going to try to just I didn't even tell you guys why I wanted the pie pan. I had bought a Lazy Susan, and it's over here on my desk. And I want to see if this technique works. Once I got everything, I think the bottom may be missing to it. I mean, okay, it turns. Okay, get off my finger. But once you put the stuff in it, it doesn't turn anymore. So what I was thinking is, maybe that wasn't a good idea. What I was thinking is, if I got a pie pan, no, my other method's a lot better because you're not getting the glitter all over them. I got glitter. Oops. Oops. What I was thinking is I get the pie pan, I add the marbles to the bottom, and then set my Lazy Susan on top of it to hopefully make it turn a little easier. I think the Mod Podge was the wrong route to go and do it that way. Because now my silver's all bumpy. So let's see if we can do this one. And the Mod Podge. Take some off. Six, seven, 8, 9, 10. I want to try to do the same amount of holes. But I'm trying to think of different ways to organize my desk because what I'm wanting to do is, since we're doing my dollhouse and stuff, I want to take you guys on the journey with me of me doing work to my dollhouse. Now, when I get my dollhouse over here, it will take up like half of my desk. So I'm trying to figure out ways to organize so that I'll have at least this half to build everything. But when I turn my dollhouse, you'll be able to see on the inside of it and stuff, see what we're doing. That way you guys feel like you're actually a part of it. When I built the dollhouse, I actually had a kitchen table down here, a very small kitchen table, and that's what I built the dollhouse on. But once the dollhouse was done, I took that down, and I don't have the room to put that table up again because of my setup now. Oh, I forgot to make that one. No, don't fall into the glitter. Don't fall into the glitter. Let's see. I do know she said something about her brother. I'm going to read it. It looks like I'm going to have to get more silver glitter. One, two, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. See, I guess I had. I was looking at doll houses this weekend. I don't know why I bothered, but I was. Holy crap, that just went flying. Because I thought, basically, I was looking at doll houses because I was thinking, wonder how much stuff I have to get rid of. And if I have enough, if I could sell it to get dollhouse, to get another dollhouse. I think these are dry enough that I can. Because I would like to just start a whole new dollhouse. Build it from start to finish with you guys. I think that would be so cool. But I noticed that Hobby Lobby went up on their prices for doll houses. And I was like, dang it. But I know that you can get the coupons and stuff, which I always have those on my phone. I was telling my aunt it's all her fault that I've got the dollhouse fever again. Because she's got, she was showing me pictures of her new dollhouse and that she got, and she's working on it, and she's going to be sharing pictures with me. She's going to do a total Victorian dollhouse, which I think is so cool. She did tell me while she was here that she had extra dollhouse furniture and wanted to know if I wanted it. So I told her, yeah. So I'm going to be getting some dollhouse furniture. I don't know when or anything, but when it gets here, I will do a big opening on here so you all can see it. And depending on what size it is depending on what we do with it. Because I actually think it's a smaller scale than what I work with, but I'm okay with that because um, we can like make shadow boxes and stuff with it. You guys can't see because my arm. Tell me to move my arm, people. Hey, woman, your arm's all in the way. These, these kind of remind me of the Christmas ornaments that we had growing up as a kid. I used to remember hating the glitter balls because that glitter was so coarse on them. I never liked how they felt. Let's see, I should have done this silver like this. I did make my husband laugh though. I told him, I said, you know, it's awesome that, you know, I'm now 46. And he started laughing and he said, yeah, you were 46 yesterday. Today you're 47. I was like, oh, right. I was like, well, if that's how old I am, then I guess I'll have to live with it. I don't keep up with how old I am. Just wanted to go over some of these. The silver ones were completely covered, so that's kind of cool. But don't let them sit next to each other because they'll glue themselves together. This one needs a little coverage. And of course, we know these have to dry. It'll take overnight, I'm sure. The other thing I wanted to try is I don't know. I'm going to try markers on them. I didn't know if these were colored. So if you didn't have glitter, if you ever wanted to make something like this, of course, not that you have to. Or if you wanted to use these white balls for something else. It's not too bad. So this is just a sorry, I thought I knocked down some paint, but I don't see it. This is just a permanent marker. Oops. So say like you had a project and you needed something, you needed I don't know, these for a project of some kind, like a floral arrangement, but you wanted them a different color. You can use permanent markers on them. You can also spray paint these. I just wanted to try different things out on them. You know, since we're doing this Christmas tree, I don't know how many balls I'll need, or what have you, but now these, because I'm just coloring them, if I do decide to like string them or what have you, I'll be able to see where the hole is in them. The glitter ones, not so much. Now some of the spots will be darker because that's where the glue, where they were glued to the little sticky thing was. That's so technical there. I don't know why I'm making 10 of each. It's just a good number, I think. Six, seven. The other thing I want to make is, I thought, wouldn't it be cute to make a little elf outfit for the little dude? So we're going to do that one day. I'm still trying to figure out how to do her halo. I thought I had some gold wire. Apparently I don't. Oh, I did do some crafting. Let me show you what I did. I did that. I did one of the wind chimes. Very little wind chime. There's the there's a little flower. I painted the back and the bottoms all black, just because. Um, the silver is a paint pen. The rest of it is colored in marker. I did not use the paints in it. Well, the wood around the door, that's our wood stain markers from the Dollar Tree. And then all the colors, the rest of it is just regular markers. But I didn't hang it up yet because I wanted to show it to you all. And then Jen's already seen these, but the rest of you hadn't. These are my cupcake liner flowers. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with those in another video. Sorry, I'm trying to put them back. So I did get a little crafting done this weekend. I'm wanting to do my bathroom in French Country. That's down here. Or not French Country, farmhouse. I don't know why I said French Country. I'm going to do it in a farmhouse style. And I saw the cutest DIY soap dispenser using a mason jar. And I'm going to show that to you guys in an upcoming video. I wanted to see. I want to see how this glitter glue would do. On some of them. Do any of you remember the ornaments as a kid that were wrapped in like silk screen or strings or something? They were just completely wrapped. I remember those as a kid. Okay. Glitter glue, not a good option. Every time you put them on the tree, they'd get snagged and they'd look horrible after a while. Oh my god. Okay, glitter glue. This glitter glue, not a good thing for these. At least not that glitter glue anyway. I had another thing of glitter glue. I just don't remember where I think. Now, it might look pretty over these pinks. God, that stuff's sticky. Oh, that's glitter glue. I'm sitting here trying to think of, and the Christmas lights. Hi, Paranormal Dolls, how are you? Or the Christmas lights that had the water in them. Or it wasn't really water, but they had the gel. But you had to be careful because they could overheat. and they would explode if they got too hot. This time growing up when we were little was dangerous. I was trying to think of some of the other Christmas ornaments that you just don't see nowadays that we had back then. Yeah, they're. Oh yeah, and the giant colored balls. Yes, are the ones that look like the light bulbs, the Christmas light bulbs that you hung outside. I remember every year my dad getting out, stringing the Christmas lights outside, and then one year he was like, "I am not taking them things down." Even when we moved, he left those suckers up. He did not take them down when we moved. It was funny. Yeah, all Christmas lights came with a warning: don't leave on for uh, more than a certain amount of time. And then they had the bubbling ones where once they heated up, they were supposed to be like little lava lamps for your Christmas tree. Those things would burn the fire right out of you too. I remember those. Oh my gosh, yes, so ugly. And you never at the Christmas tree, yeah, so 70s. Oh my gosh. I was going through some of my stuff the other day, and I guess it was Friday, and my dad gave me some of our Christmas decorations from when we were a kid. And one of the things I always loved on our Christmas tree, I don't know you can get them now, but they're not the same, but were the icicles that hung down from the Christmas tree. Ours were glow in the dark. So when at nighttime when all the lights were out and everything, if your tree had been in front of the window all day, you had all these like glow in the dark icicles. And I only have closer to Christmas time, I'll get them out and I'll show you guys. I only have very few of them. But yeah, I still have those. And then I have some of the homemade ornaments we have, like This is the kind of stuff my husband deals in. It's called laminate. Well, when my dad was younger, when I was younger, my dad worked at a mobile home plant, and this is the kind of stuff they put on the cabinets. So for one Christmas, he donated a whole roll of these little samples to the school. And we glued our pictures on them for Christmas. So I have mine from where I was in school, and we glued our pictures to it for a Christmas ornament. So I just thought, just seeing that reminded me. That's the color we did my dad's kitchen counters in, by the way. But it's seeing that was like, oh, you know. Schools nowadays just don't do that. They do something close to that, but like I think one of my sons in one of his classes made a paper wreath and put their school picture in it, which I thought that was cool. I still have that. Yeah, I still have a couple that I made when I was in school. Not many. A lot of stuff got lost over the years from moves and stuff, but and then now I do have some candy canes that I made when I was in school, and some were made out of pipe cleaners. Good Lord, them were some old pipe cleaners, because those were from kindergarten age. And some were made out of, I don't know what they're called. I always called them poodle beads. They're the ones that are, let's see, they're shaped like, oh, that's just a horrible drawing. Never mind. They have three sides. And if you turn them a certain way, they kind of look like a dog to me. I'll have to see if I can find some and show you guys. But anyway, yeah, I always call them poodle beads. But they're just three-sided beads. And you can stack them together. And we made candy canes out of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then every year my grandmother would come over and we'd make paper chains to go on the Christmas tree. Which I'm going to try to make a paper chain for this one. I just have to find the paper I want to use. In other words, I have to figure out where I put my paper. Oh, and one year we did um, a walnut garland, and y'all are thinking, what? That? Um, my grandmother and my uncle used to sell stuff at the flea market, and one of the things that they used to sell were shell people, shell roses, and walnut people. And you just take a walnut and you try to crack it to where the the whole the shell stays whole. In other words, you'd have two halves, and we'd pull out the insides. Of course, we'd eat those, and then uh, for our garland, we would get. I don't remember what we used. If it was jute or what it was. No, because we'd eat the popcorn and the cranberries. But the walnuts you glue back onto the string, and they were really cool. I wish we still had those. I don't know what happened to that garland, and that's really sad because I remember that one. That was a lot of fun putting together. Now I did make a popcorn. I take that back. We did make one popcorn and cranberry one, but that wasn't for our Christmas tree. That was for my grandmother was helping an elderly couple out, decorating their tree, and they wanted old school. They wanted what they called back then an old school Christmas tree with the popcorn and the cranberry, and we made something else. Um, it, I don't remember what the other one was. It was really weird, I know, but it was pretty. Six, what else did we make for them? It was the cranberry and popcorn. Oh, my grandmother had us covering ornaments with doilies. Um, she had, I don't know if it's called crocheting or knitting doilies. She did that. She made doilies, and she had us cover styrofoam balls with doilies for them. And then we made candle holders because they were lighting their Christmas tree with candles. It was really pretty after it was done. Why not make green ones? Well, they're not that bad. Yeah, what else did we do? Well, we lived in Florida, so we did the fake snow on the windows and the fake snow around the Christmas tree. That was a nightmare because everything got stuck to it. Yeah, that stuff. Horrible. Horrible. And our tree topper was always a giant star that had that garland wrapped, that gold garland wrapped around it, and it had the lights in it. Which I was, yeah, sitting here the other night thinking, what kind of tree skirt I was going to make for this one. Darn it. Oh, yeah, them tassels. That, oh, God, I completely forgot about that. The ones that were like that really nasty felt, and then they had the tassels hanging all over it. That was our last one. That was our last one. And then the cat always getting sick because it ate the tinsel off the tree. Those were good times. Every year, Dad would say, "I'm not buying tassel this tinsel anymore. Stupid cat keeps eating it." Every year, 4 and 5 boxes worth of that stuff all over the tree. I'll never forget mine and my husband's first Christmas. And he goes to pick up a box of that tinsel, and I'm like, "You are not putting that stuff on my tree." I think they call it angel hair now. Those real fine sheets, strips of silver. No, no, I have nightmares of that stuff from a kid. Oh, right. Oh, and my grandmother would crochet on top of ornaments, like the styrofoam balls. Those were pretty. Sometimes I miss those days. They were simpler. Those look more Eastery than Christmas. Oh well. Christmas is supposed to be bright and cheery. So let's see. Got some of this glitter. or is it more? It's the thicker glitter, but I think it'll be alright. If I can get it open. That's something. I may do like a throwback Christmas ornaments in Christmas during Christmas time. Aww. I think that'll be kind of fun to do. Because I'll have to find some of the beads. I have some, but I don't have any of the ones that I was talking about that we made pop or candy canes out of. I'm almost positive they only have 3 sides, but you know. Aw. Are they expecting any more quakes where you're at, Jen? I mean, I know they can't really predict, but I'm surprised you guys haven't had more aftershocks than what we've seen on the news. Because the earthquake was a 6.4, if I'm not mistaken. And then there was a 5 point something. Now, was that an earthquake or was that an aftershock? I'm putting them in the Mod Podge and I'm trying to take the excess off. what was some of your all's favorite Christmas stuff that you guys did as a family growing up, as a kid, that you remember, that you always looked forward to? Mine was putting up the tree because we always did it. I can't remember if it was Thanksgiving. I'm thinking it was Thanksgiving Day because we would do it. No, it wasn't Thanksgiving Day. Growing up, the Wizard of Oz came on all the time. And whatever day it was that the Wizard of Oz came on was the day we put up our Christmas tree. And I believe that was after Thanksgiving. The first showing of it. Because I think they showed the Wizard of Oz like multiple times. Oh, okay. I'll check that out. That was always my favorite time because we would make little snack foods and we'd put up the tree and watch the Wizard of Oz. Aww. Yeah, we never did real trees. We always had artificial. But that would be so fun. Mine was just decorating, getting everything ready. And especially if it was the year that my grandmother was going to be with us. And I guess you're all like thinking, well, that's a weird thing to say. But my grandmother growing up took turns between the family. If she spent Thanksgiving with us, then she would do Christmas with my other aunt. If she did Christmas with my other aunt, then the following year we'd get Christmas with her, and then she'd do Thanksgiving with my other aunt. And so it was like we got to have our grandmother for at least one of the holidays. And she was the only grandparent we had growing up. My mom's mom and dad were already passed before we were born. And my dad's dad had already passed. So all we had growing up was my grandmother. And so it was nice being able to do that. Yeah, I think the grandparents make it a little bit more special for the kids, especially growing up, you know? And those are the times that I remember when, you know, we had our grandmother. Now, when we moved to Tennessee from Florida, um, yeah, the holidays weren't the same. Nothing was the same. I don't know if I should pour that back in. Well, why not? Pour it back in the bottle. What the heck? It's gonna look like Tinkerbell threw up all over my desk. Getting this all over me. I'm okay with that. Let's see. How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12. I want some gold, but I do not have. Oh, wait. See how this works. I have to clean. Ah! I have to clean that pokey toilet really good tonight. I don't think it's going for me. Damn it. Well, fiddles. I want some gold. Oh, really makes me mad. See if I can revive that later. I was trying to get this gold because I want some gold balls. Let me see if I have any gold glitter. Copper. Oh, I got some gold. Oh, that's really chunky. I just don't have any fine gold. the Mod Podge is the way to go. You can just dip and dunk, or dunk and dip, whatever I'm trying to say. It's also kind of reminds me of the things we did with my grandmother. Like I said, we made a lot of ornaments growing up with my grandmother. We did have store bought, but I remember doing stuff like this, or sitting around and she'd get us styrofoam balls and we would make Christmas ornaments with sequins and straight pins, and sometimes she made quilted looking ones, which those were always pretty. But yeah, I think we're gonna, maybe this December, we'll make some regular size ornaments for, normal Christmas trees and stuff. And we'll do throwback Christmas ornaments. Or just throw Christmas ornaments, because apparently I'm going to throw these all over the place. Oh no, I glued it. There we go. Nope, it's still glued. Oh no. Glued it. I'm trying to get a more even coat. I mean, the dip and dunk was working, but like I said, we'll let all these dry overnight, and then tomorrow we will attach them to the Christmas tree. Because I definitely want all this glitter to set. And then I'll probably spray them with hairspray to really make sure that the glitter sets. Like I said, this is just one idea that I had for making colored ornaments. And like I said, you can just buy the red ones if you want just all red. And pull them off and glue them on there if you want to, or what have you. I'm sure other like craft stores sell other colors, but where I don't have a lot of funds, I try to get as much as I can from Dollar Tree. It's just easier for me. Also helps me think out of the box. Ray, are you still here? No, she was at work. Okay. I was going to ask Ray a question, but I think she's left. Ray has a cricket, and I wanted to ask her some cricket questions. It just dawned on me. So tomorrow, if she comes in, I'll have to ask her. I think I have glitter in my mouth. Glitter all over me. Okay, it's that time for a smoke break. Yes, it is. One of the other reasons why I'm waiting until tomorrow is because I have to find my needle, and I'm not quite sure what kind of thread I want to use. I mean, you could just glue these on to the tree, but I'm kind of liking this idea that I saw. This one lady does a forever tree in her house, and I thought in her, not her dollhouse, but her house. And I was thinking, you know what? That might be cute for the dollhouse, doing a forever tree. So I don't want to glue anything to it. I want to be able to, take this stuff off and do different seasons and stuff. And the other reason why I had that idea was I was looking for bows the other day. Could not find any bows. Oh, look what I found today. They were in with my glitter. That's why I couldn't find them. I knew I had bows. But none of these are the colors that I wanted. So, but I did find some little checkered bows. I'm very excited about that, keeping those out for another project. But yeah. So yeah, I want to string them like garland so that we can just do it that way. And I won't waste that. I'll do something with it here in a little while. I just don't know. I'm like glitter pie. But yeah, I thought what got me to thinking about making him an elf outfit was, um, when I did the snowman bookmark thing out of the popsicle stick, when I made that hat, I was like, ooh, I could make him an elf outfit. Making the little hat. I'm even thinking about making little the shoes for him. Um, I'll use his shirt as my template. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about making him a little elf outfit. I thought that would be kind of cute. So that he could be all Christmassy. And then I got to thinking, okay, if I'm going to do a forever tree, I thought, because I'm going to like decorate it for all the holidays, I thought, wouldn't it be cute to make him a bunny outfit with the ears and all, and then let's see, for Halloween, I don't know what I'm going to make. I thought a pumpkin at first, like make a pumpkin costume. But then I thought, ooh, maybe a Harry Potter one. Oh, I will. I thought maybe we could turn him into Harry Potter. He already has the glasses. I'm wishing now I had bought two of him. I really do. I should have bought more, actually, than two. They were just $3 a piece. I should have got a bunch. Actually, I think when I got to the register, he was cheaper than $3. But I thought it would be cute to make him little costumes for all of it. So, for Halloween, we'll take a vote on what kind of costume we should make. Or I may make him more than one costume. Just so we have a variety. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the other thing I found today. There it is. I don't know how long I've had this. Oh my jingles. Ornaments down, ornaments down. I don't know where it went. Oh well. Okay. But I found this. So I remember having this same color on my Christmas tree. And I think somewhere I have gold. So I'm gonna add that for more tinsel on my tree. It was a pink one that went flying. So somewhere in the floor is a pink ornament. Well, I'll find it after the live stream. Well, I thought about the pumpkin. I also remembered that one of my sons one year was an M&M. I think he was actually the yellow M&M or something. So I thought we could make him like an M&M costume, or just little things. Sorry, it's the hubby. Because, you know, I showed you guys I thought about putting the bling wrap, the jewels on here. But when I found this morning, I was like, no. This has got to go on the tree. Because this is too cute. Which they have some of these at Dollar Tree in orange. So I may go back when I drop my son off at work and grab the orange ones. And we'll turn those into pumpkins for Halloween to put on the tree. I'll show you guys how to make little bitty pumpkins to go on the Christmas tree. But yeah, I was just sitting here last night thinking, what are some cute things I could do for him? Because, you know, I made the little apron for him for when he's in his baking scene, and we got that set up. But then I was like, maybe he needs to be an elf for Christmas. Or a Santa outfit. I don't know. Ah, that's scary. So I have to see. I know his elf costume will be green. I've got a little bit of black. I've got more. I got a big box of felt, so we'll be able to use that too. I don't have to buy any more felt. I wish I could find a little girl doll this size. I may look at Dollar Tree and see what they have. I did try finding the stuffed baby dolls like the one lady hauled, but I couldn't find any. Put this back up. Let me get some containers for the loose glitter. That's the only one. That's good. I'm glad that the aftershocks aren't as bad. Did you get to see the stickers that I bought, Jen, or did you come on after that? This I'll clean up. This one. got these little hats. I'm gonna do something with these. Not 100% sure. I've got an idea, just don't know how. And then I got these pony beads, and I got these ink pens for DIY. And then I found the bicycles stickers like you have. I love the bike. And then, is this the same pack you have? With the umbrella? I couldn't remember. I forgot to look on my phone to see which ones. Let me see. Let me go back. Was it on my phone you showed me, or was that on the... That may have been on Skype that you showed them to me. Yeah, I think it was on Skype. I am going to do one more thing before I get off here. That's not Christmas tree related. First, what did I do with the bottle? Let's see if it fits. If it doesn't fit, I'm not going to waste my time. I don't need to get another one of these. Most definitely need to get another one of these. I saw a lady make a glue bottle holder using the top of one of these. And of course, mine's not going to sit flat, but that's okay. I'm alright with that. And I am saving that for something. That's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to use the side of my glue. And then I'll decorate this up later. But it just holds your glue bottle. Ta-da! So then your glue is always down. Hello, Mr. Mac. How are you? I'll write that later. But then my glue can just sit right there. Oh, and I got this little ice cream pin. Oh, the bright's nice too, so that's good. Oh, see, now we matched in because I have the pink one. I love mine. I am doing awesome. Thank you for asking, and I'm glad you're doing well too. Oh, I like that. That looks good. So yeah, tomorrow we'll come back. We'll string all of our little ornaments up, and then we'll be able to put them on the tree. These should be good and dry by then. I have to move them around and they'll stick to the table or to my mat. As you see, some of them are. There's gonna be glitter all over the place in 4 days. What's the name of that pink one in my draw? Oh, wait, I think I found it. There he goes. There he is. I knew he couldn't hide forever from me. See, that was a really good idea because I was thinking I've got some old coffee filters. Well, I mean, they're not old, just some coffee filters. And I thought about trying it with coffee filters. Of course, they'd be like bigger blooms, but what the hey? I mean, I thought I could at least try. And that was a cool idea to try the tissue paper. Oh, yeah. Let's see. This is, let's see. Lord, spell. Let's see. No. Let's see, Eminem, maybe a Harry Potter one. What holidays are there? Oh, Thanksgiving. I will make them a little pilgrims outfit then. Aww. Thanksgiving. Let's see. I've got Christmas, Easter, 4th of July, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Thanksgiving, Halloween. I feel like I'm missing something. We'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, these are things I want to make for little dude. This is gonna be my crafting book. So we come up with ideas, I'm gonna stick it in there, and then we can cross it off as we go. Oh yeah, that sounds. Yeah, I'm gonna do a whole like Thanksgiving dinner thing and for him, and then dress him up. That'll be really cute. So we'll do something with each of the holidays. The turkey, I don't know. I think I have to make it out of clay, but we've got time to figure that out before Thanksgiving. So I think those green ones might be pretty on the tree. Pull a couple of these green ones off. Unless I could find like a turkey ice tray before, during Thanksgiving time, that would be kind of cool. Or a turkey mold. Gotta love them telemarketers. Let's see. I wonder if this is stronger. I'm trying to get. I had for today was getting this first part of the ornaments done. Um, so yeah, and I noticed that it's almost time for me to start getting ready to get dressed and get ready to take. Well, I have to put on my shoes. That's all. But I'm not eating yet, and I want to eat before I take my son to work. So yeah, yeah, these are going to be for the tree. I'm thinking more along the line. These may be for the Easter because they're more pastel-y and just using the gold, silver, and red, and these shiny pink ones. Um, After I get these strung and then we put them on the tray, I'll see what else I need to put on there. I think this is more towards the Easter build. And then we got our lights to put on there. Which I gotta get some batteries from over there and see if they work. They should. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here for today because I am getting hungry and I need to clean up all this glitter and this stuff here. Oops. Oh, so that was great. That glue in his hair. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. So until then, bye from Tennessee. Y'all have a great day. Bye.